Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faroe Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Texas Longhorns taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Pulls and fires complete. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Give to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
They'll leave it with him.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Now on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're going to run it. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Here's the handoff. Steamrolls his way ahead. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Right down the middle. It's caught. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Open space at the 25. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Slater. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the lone running back. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the... Snagged in the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over USC. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Running back searching for a hole. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic three. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple.
All kinds of running room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Wide receiver shows motion. Gets it out quickly. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense lining up quickly. The play action fake. Snags it over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. The snap sets up to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score Missouri 14, Texas 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide out in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man quickly. And the Longhorns brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory. And I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win. But I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Unleashes it on the run. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Missouri! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Texas, 10.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes one man miss. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Got a man. It's Fowler. On the move at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. That's a live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Quick strike complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Longhorns heading quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's complete to the right. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Here comes the hurry up. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target over the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He makes the connection. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Give to the back. Touchdown, Texas! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Texas 18.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a whirl of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The give to the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Quick completion to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Fires to the wideout. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible receiver, downfield,
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Keeps the legs moving. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. Getting some heat. Setting up the screen. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver shows motion. To the ground with the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Barges ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns! Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 10 over the Pandas.
Power football with the run.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. First down to start the drive after the break. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Page. Stopped after making the catch. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Handoff from the gun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. He got it. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They move the tight end all over. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll run the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On third down, going up top. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Texas, 25.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a pickup of 3 balls at the 13. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll try the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
In into the end zone. He goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas, 25.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Trying to find his man on first down. It's caught downfield. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Working that left side now. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On second down, he'll fire. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Got his man on the right. And the Longhorns pick up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.